jump now to CBS News chief correspondent Matt Gutman continuing his reporting out of Tel Aviv. Matt, good morning to you. We have these fresh new comments by the president, but fighting continuing in the region where you are. Fill us in on the latest.
Errol, this has been a war that has been fought with missiles and bombs, but now we're seeing something else being lobbed across the Persian Gulf. Threats, Iran threatening to shut down Persian Gulf shipping lanes. President Trump responding that he will rain fire, death, and fury if they do.
Iran vowing this morning that if the war continues, it will not allow a liter of oil through the Persian Gulf choke point of the Straits of Hormuz.
If Iran does anything to do that, they'll get hit at a much, much harder level.
That as the U.S. stepped up attacks on Iran's missile launchers. In Tehran, regime-affiliated fuel depots are still smoldering after an attack over the weekend. Fuel leaked into the sewer system and ignited. The Red Crescent saying at least 1,300 Iranians have been killed, as opponents of the regime were heard screaming "Death to Mujtaba" from the rooftops, in reference to just elected new supreme leader, the son of the former leader.
I was disappointed because we think it's going to lead to just more of the same problem for the country.
President Trump announcing the U.S. has decimated Iran's missile capacity.
We're at over 90% decline in the Iranian missile launchers, which is very hard to reproduce and very hard to get.
But Iran hasn't decreased its attacks on its neighbors in the Persian Gulf. Qatar says it intercepted 17 Iranian ballistic missile attacks on Monday alone, multiple drone attacks on oil-rich Bahrain, a main oil refinery there, burning for 2 days now. After spending the first week of the war hunting Iran's missile launchers, Israel now says it's broadening its targets.
You're taking out the launchers, but we also know that Iran has a very advanced production and manufacturing capacity in terms of rebuilding.
We're operating heavily
That's what you're
against
going
that.
after
We're
right
going
now.
after their production side. We want to make sure that we're not just taking out their missiles and missile launchers. We're also taking out their capability to reproduce them. You want to take the production skills more than you want to take the missiles.
And Errol, after that press conference last night, we're beginning to see President Trump's disposition on regime change in Iran crystallize around what you could call the Venezuelization of Iran, basically taking out the top leadership and then trying to find officials within the remaining regime that the White House can work with. Errol.
All right, Matt Gutman reporting from Tel Aviv. Matt, thank you.